Alright, so Oblivion Remastered is officially happening, and honestly, I'm kind of freaking out. Before we dive into all the details, if you're even half as excited about this as I am, do me a quick favor and hit that like button. It seriously helps more than you'd think. YouTube tends to push videos more when there's solid engagement, so if you want to see more updates like this, or just more chill Elder Scrolls content, liking and subscribing really helps keep it going. And hey, drop a comment too. I read all of them, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. I played Oblivion for the first time back in 2010, and it completely blew my mind. The freedom, the weird side quests, the atmosphere, something about it just clicked for me. I spent so many hours wandering around Cyrodiil, stealing stuff I didn't need, and listening to those awkward but iconic voice lines that somehow made the whole thing feel even more charming. So now, hearing that the remaster is real, and might be releasing tomorrow, feels surreal. Bethesda confirmed everything. The game's getting revealed in a live stream tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern, and there's a lot of buzz that they might just drop it that same day. I'll put the link to the stream down in the comments so you can check it out yourself. The Steam database even got updated to show a release as early as April 22nd, and it kinda makes sense. Todd Howard has talked before about how he likes showing a game and then just releasing it, no long wait. They did it with Fallout Shelter, and it wouldn't be surprising if they're doing it again here. Now, what's in this remaster? From what's leaked so far, this isn't just a little graphics bump. It's reportedly built in Unreal Engine 5, and the screenshots look incredible. The Imperial City, the forests, the lighting, it all feels way more detailed, but still faithful to the original. Some people have even restored those darker, low-quality screenshots that leaked, and the vibe looks right. Like it's modern, but it still feels like Oblivion. And they're not just updating visuals. Supposedly we're getting reworked gameplay systems, blocking, sneaking, archery, all more responsive and up to modern standards. The HUD's getting a facelift too, and there are rumors about a full overhaul to the leveling and stamina system. Also, this stood out to me, the file size is going to be around 120 gigabytes. That's absolutely massive, especially compared to the original's 4.6 gigabytes, or even Skyrim's Special Edition at around 12 gigabytes, so clearly they're packing a ton into this. And yes, all the DLC is expected to be included. Shivering Isles, Knights of the Nine, everything. Now, I've got a few hopes and concerns too. One thing I really don't want them to lose is the personality. Oblivion had this goofy charm, like the awkward NPC faces, the recycled voice actors, and those lines that would come out of nowhere and make you laugh. As a fan myself, I really hope they don't smooth it all out too much. I want them to polish the game, sure, but keep the heart of it intact. And please, let the original soundtrack stay. That music was a whole vibe, and I want it to hit me in the gut the second I load in. Also, I want to take a moment to shout out the Skyblivion team. They've been working on their own full-blown remake of Oblivion in Skyrim's engine since way back in 2012, and I've followed that project on and off for years. What really drew me in was the idea of seeing Cyrodiil through Skyrim's engine. I remember walking through places like Whiterun or Falkreath and thinking, what if this was Skingrad, or Bruma, or the Imperial City? That mix of nostalgia and curiosity stuck with me. I wanted to feel that same sense of wonder I had in 2010, but through a new lens. Better lighting, smoother animations, weather systems, even just the way Skyrim's forests felt alive. I always wondered what that would do to Oblivion's world. And now, with this official remaster on the horizon, it kind of feels like I'm getting that wish. But in a way I didn't expect. What's cool is that the Skyblivion team isn't upset about it at all. They've come out in support of the remaster, saying there's room for both, and I really agree. Their project is a fan-built passion piece that's been lovingly crafted over a decade, and this remaster is Bethesda taking their own swing at modernizing a classic. They're different experiences, but for those of us who grew up loving Oblivion, it just means more ways to revisit a world we never stopped thinking about. So yeah, the big reveal is tomorrow. There's still speculation that Bethesda might do a full-on shadow drop right after the stream, which would be insane. And if that happens, well, see you in Cyrodiil. But seriously, what about you all? Did you play Oblivion back in the day? Was it your first Elder Scrolls game? Or are you jumping in fresh? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your stories. And don't forget, I'll link the reveal stream down below. Watch it with me, and let's see what Bethesda has in store.